Hi everyone, welcome back to today's video. Today we are unboxing the August 2024 Sew Sampler box. If you're new to Sew Samplers, they are monthly sewing and quilting subscription boxes put out by Fat Quarter Shop. I will put a link in the description box below this video where you can get it. They may or may not have a wait list, and last time I checked, they actually had a couple of their August boxes left. So if you like what you see in today's video, I would definitely hop over there and see if they still have them. They are $29.95 a month plus shipping, I believe, and then at the end of this video, I'll tell you how much everything is worth in our box. Let's go ahead and dive right in and see what's inside. The theme for this month's box is Fables of Fall. On the back, there is a 20% off Layer Cakes coupon code, and then there's also a Layer Cake Jollies shortcut quilt pattern that is linked. And I do not believe that the quilt pattern is free, but just in case I'm covering up that QR code. But you could probably find it on their website as well. I think they've just been giving little samples of other things you could make with the fabric in the box. So we're going to start off with our Pieceful Baskets sew along. Every month Fat Quarter Shop puts in a pattern, and it's a sew along that you're doing with the boxes. Once you get done with all 12 boxes, they send out finishing instructions, and sometimes they have finishing kits available on their website. They also, when they first launch these boxes, sometimes have kits for the patterns. Since we're already on block number 5, I think they're sold out, but you can always check their website to see if they have any left. So this is block number 5, and it says, feel at peace in your sewing room as you walk on the peaceful, or work. Feel at peace in your sewing room as you work on the Pieceful Baskets quilt. This sampler quilt draws on traditional sewing baskets for inspiration while becoming an artfully unique quilt. If you missed one of the block patterns, they will be available at Fat Quarter Shop, and they retail for $4.98. And I believe this sew along is featuring the Shoreline collection from Camille Ross Kelly. And if you're new to my unboxings, I collect all of the patterns for the Fat Quarter Shop sew-alongs. At the end of all 12 of them, I'll bundle them all up and give them away to one of you. So the first thing in our box is the White Butterfly Mechanical Pencil. This values at $6.98. It is by Sewline, and it says, once you've used the Butterfly Mechanical Fabric Pencil by Sewline, you'll be lining up for more. The Sewline specially formulated ceramic lead gives a clean, fine line on fabrics. This white lead is a must for marking dark fabrics. Markings are easily removed for most fabrics with the attached eraser or by dabbing with a damp cloth, so pencil in some time to give it a try. I do have one of these pencils. I do like to use it. The lead is just a little bit thin, so you have to be careful. It breaks, or it'll like snag on your fabric, and it can break easily, but it also works pretty well just as long as you're gentle with it, so I'm really happy to see one of these in this month's box. Next product is the Olfa 28mm Quick Change Rotary Cutter. It values at $15.98, and it says, for small or complex pieces, change up your rotary cutter to this 28mm Quick Change Cutter by Olfa. It sets the standards for quality and cutting tools, and the 28mm size is perfect for small scale projects, miniatures, and tight corners. Try it with a Clammy Ruler in this month's box for a smooth sewing experience. And I actually really love these. I also have one of these little minis, and we use it a lot. My daughter sews clothing, and it's really nice to be able to get around curves and things like that as opposed to your larger 45mm rotary trimmer. So I like having one of these smaller ones in my sewing room. Speaking of the Clammy Ruler, this is the 6-inch Clammy Ruler, and it retails at $18.98, and it says, don't clam up when it comes to curved piecing. For foolproof curves, the Clammy 6-inch ruler is an innovative multifunction template by Latifa Safir that can be used to cut clamshells, circles, half circles, quarter circles, and even orange peel shapes. It includes markings right on the template for easy transfer to your shapes. And then they do have a link where you can visit to learn more and see demos for this ruler on how to use it. And I'm not going to unbox, or I'm not going to unpackage it because I'm going to be giving this box away a little bit later today, but I wanted to try and show you. Here are the orange peel shapes on there. Obviously you could do a half circle, a full circle, so lots of fun. And if you haven't tried sewing circles, I highly recommend giving it a shot. And maybe I'll have to do a tutorial on how to pin curved edges, because I don't think I've done that here on YouTube. So maybe I'll add that to my list of things to film for you, but it's actually quite easy. My recommendation, if you're doing like a little half circle like these clammies, is to pin the edges, pin the centers, and then pin all the way around and just ease that fabric in. And when you sew it and flip it out and press it, it's almost like magic. Like, it just works so well. So I know it looks a little bit scary, but it's not, and this would probably be a great pattern to give it a try on. Our fabric for this month is the Verbena quilt pattern. It is $9.98, and it says this impressive quilt has floral vibes that will bloom in your sewing room. The Verbena quilt is designed to use 10-inch squares, so you complete this bouquet-inspired piece with the Folk and Lore Junior Layer Cake and Clammy 6-inch from this month's box. They said that they do have limited finishing kits available at Fat Quarter Shop as well, and then here are some of the extras that you would need to complete the quilt. And this quilt looks like a nice beginner-friendly quilt, and then it's just got those little half clams or whatever in the middle to make it look like flowers. And so I think if you're interested in learning how to do some curved piecing, this quilt would probably be a great beginner option. And then the fabric in this month's box is the Verbena Folk and Lore Junior Layer Cake by Fancy That Design House for Moda. It retails at $25.48, and it says create a captivating tale with the Folk and Lore fabric collection by Fancy That Design House for Moda Fabrics. This fabric line evokes a storybook whimsy and charm with deep burgundies, rusts, and blues like an enchanted meadow in autumn. This 24-piece junior layer cake captures the rich hues and fleeting florals of this line to cherish for all the seasons to come. And if you don't know what a layer cake is, it's just 10-inch squares. Normally there's about 42 prints in there, and so this one is being called a junior layer cake because there are only 24. All right, that is everything that came in this month's box. I did add up all the values for you, and the full value for this box is $82.38, which I think is a really good value. If you've been following me for the past few years, I've been unboxing these, and they typically used to range around $50 to $60. They were also a little bit less expensive, and I know the price of everything has gone up quite a bit. So for the last probably 3 or 4 months, we've been in the 70s and 80s, which has been really cool to see. Again, they are $29.95. Let me know in the comments, what is your favorite thing from this month's unboxing? If you know me at all, and you can kind of see my vibe behind me here, these are not quite in my wheelhouse for colors. They're just a little bit too dark for what I love to use, but I know there's a lot of you out there who do love these deeper colors. And so I'm going to be doing a giveaway for this entire box for one of you, minus the Pieceful Baskets sew along, because like I said, I collect all of those and I'll give those away at the end of all of the boxes. So it's going to be everything except that one pattern. So in order to win, I do have a few rules. Number one, you must be a subscriber of my channel. I like to do giveaways so that I can thank you guys for subscribing. Number two, leave a comment below letting me know what your favorite thing was from this month's box or your favorite fall drink. I would love to see what you guys are enjoying this season. And then number three, US only, please. I know that I would love to do international shipping, but it's so expensive. So I do have to keep these to United States only. That's going to be it for today's video. Like I said, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment below. If you win, I will reply to your comment here on YouTube. I will also put your name in the description box below this video. And if you think you may have won, please email me directly at erica@confessionsofahomeschooler.com. Please do not give your information out to anyone else. So that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica. Today I am unboxing the August 2024 Sew Sampler box. This fabric line invokes a story, whimsy. I will bundle them all up and then give them away to one of you once we get all of the finishing and